Hey everyone, it's Gemini here. Have you ever found yourself in a frustrating situation where your key breaks off inside the lock? It's happened to the best of us, and it can be a real pain to deal with. But don't worry, I'm here to help. In this video, I'm going to show you how to remove a broken key from the lock using a few simple tools and gentle methods. I'll also share some tips on how to prevent this from happening in the future. So, if you're ready to learn how to tackle this common problem, stick around and watch the video. Causes of broken wrenches. The most common causes of broken keys in locks are excessive force. Applying too much force when turning the key can cause it to snap. Wear and tear. Over time, keys can become worn down and more likely to break. Defective key. A key that is not properly manufactured can be more prone to breaking. Foreign objects in the lock. Dirt, debris, or other objects can jam the lock and cause the key to break. Application of lubricants. Before attempting to remove a broken key, it is important to lubricate the lock. This will help to loosen the key and make it easier to remove. You can use a variety of lubricants, such as WD-40, graphite powder, or lock lubricant. Useful tools. There are a number of tools that can be used to remove a broken key from a lock. Some of the most common tools include cutting part of a jigsaw. This can be used to cut a slot in the broken key, which will allow you to grip it with pliers. Hacksaw blade. This can also be used to cut a slot in the broken key. Self-tapping screws. These can be screwed into the broken key to create a handle that you can use to pull it out. Two awls. These can be used to pry the broken key out of the lock. Pliers. These can be used to grip the broken key and pull it out. Neodymium magnets. These can be used to attract the broken key and pull it out of the lock. Instructions for each tool. Cutting part of a jigsaw. Insert the cutting part of the jigsaw into the broken key and cut a slot. Grip the slot with pliers and pull the key out. Hacksaw blade. Insert the hacksaw blade into the broken key and cut a slot. Grip the slot with pliers and pull the key out. Self-tapping screws. Screw two self-tapping screws into the broken key. Grip the screws with pliers and pull the key out. Two awls. Insert two awls into the broken key and pry it out of the lock. Pliers. Grip the broken key with pliers and pull it out. Neodymium magnets. Place a neodymium magnet on the broken key and pull it out of the lock. Prevention. There are a number of things you can do to prevent your keys from breaking. Use the correct key for the lock. Make sure you are using the correct key for the lock. Using the wrong key can damage the lock and break the key. Do not force the key. If the key does not turn easily, do not force it. This can damage the lock and break the key. Keep your keys clean. Dirt and debris can jam the lock and cause the key to break. Keep your keys clean by wiping them down with a cloth. Have your locks serviced regularly. Regular servicing of your locks can help to prevent them from becoming jammed and causing your keys to break. Conclusion. Removing a broken key from a lock can be a challenging task, but it is possible with the right tools and techniques. By following the steps outlined in this video, you should be able to remove the broken key and get back into your home or car. Hey everyone, today we're tackling a frustrating situation. A broken key stuck in your lock. Don't worry, we've got you covered. We'll explore various methods to remove the key, from gentle techniques to more extreme measures, and even discuss preventive steps to avoid this happening again. Sometimes, a little vibration can do the trick. Take a flathead screwdriver and place it on the remaining key fragment. Gently tap the screwdriver with a hammer, creating vibrations that might loosen the key and allow you to extract it with tweezers. Valve locks are notorious for accumulating debris. If your key broke due to debris jamming the lock, try removing it first. Use a thin tool like a straightened paper clip to clear out any dirt or dust. Once the lock is clean, you might be able to extract the key fragment. If standard methods fail, there are some unusual tricks worth trying. Apply super glue to the remaining key fragment and attach a small piece of wood. Once the glue dries, try pulling the wood and hopefully the key fragment will come out with it. Alternatively, try using a hot glue gun to attach a screw to the key fragment, then use the screw to pull it out. This method requires more effort but can be effective. Remove the screws holding the lock cylinder in place. Once the cylinder is out, you can access the broken key fragment from the back and push it out. Remember, this method might damage the lock, so only use it as a last resort. For a jammed padlock, Try lubricating the keyhole with WD-40 or graphite powder. Insert the remaining key fragment and gently wiggle it while applying light pressure. If it doesn't budge, try the vibration method or contact a locksmith. Interior doors often have a small hole on the doorknob. Insert a thin tool like a paper clip into the hole and push. This should disengage the lock and allow you to open the door. Then, you can remove the broken key fragment from the lock. If all else fails, you might need to resort to extreme measures like drilling or breaking the lock. However, these methods should be your last resort as they can damage the door or lock beyond repair. Sometimes, the best option is to call a professional locksmith. They have the tools and expertise to remove the broken key without damaging the lock. This might be the safest and most efficient solution, especially for complex locks or valuable doors. To avoid this frustrating situation in the future, here are some preventive measures. Use the correct key. Make sure you're using the right key for the lock. Forcing the wrong key can break it. Don't insert the key too far. Insert the key only as far as necessary to turn the lock. Pushing it further can put stress on the key. Keep your keys clean. Dirt and debris can jam the lock and break the key. Regularly clean your keys and the keyhole. Lubricate the lock. Apply a lubricant like graphite powder to the keyhole to prevent jamming and reduce friction. Use high-quality keys. Invest in well-made keys that are less likely to break. Duplicate keys carefully. When duplicating keys, ensure they are made precisely to avoid any imperfections that could cause breakage. By following these tips, you can significantly reduce the chances of a broken key in the lock. Remember, prevention is always better than cure. This script provides a comprehensive guide on removing a broken key from the lock, covering various methods, preventive measures, and even unusual tricks. It aims to inform and engage the viewer, encouraging them to take action and prevent future occurrences.